Hi guys, welcome back. Eyebrows, because James Charles have a whole other eyelid that anybody else has.
DarkDamsel, Dark Damsel.
So hi guys, welcome back. So I'm going to be doing something completely different that I've never done before, and that's going to be, I'm going to be following James Charles tutorial, as in the tutorial will be playing right here, and I'm going to try and follow through. So first of all, I'm just going to like put in a disclaimer real quick. I'm not using James Charles products in any way. I'm just gonna basically recreate this look from what I already have, and I got some Zool palettes. Yeah, I got a few, and we are gonna just try to make it look as much as James Charles as possible. So in his tutorial, he was already prepped because he was advertising his product clearly, and he already started off with a fresh face. So we're gonna go straight into that. So I'll be right back. Let me go put that on real quick. And he left his eyes out. So that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm back. So I basically did my brows, put on my foundation and some setting powder just under my eyes to basically help prevent when the product drops. And we're about to start back up. So he has brows, he has lips, I have on lip balm, lips, we're good. So we're about to start back up.
To the shade Escape, and I'm going to pop this right on the outer corner. And
okay. So he took a shade called Escape. It basically looks like a little purplish color. So we're gonna get our palettes together. And I think both of the sides are the same, right? Yeah. We're gonna just go in. We're gonna go into the Julia's Masquerade Mini, and the other color is called Makita, and we're gonna take Makita and put it in the corner of our eyes. Oh, guys, you almost let me do that too, no? I forgot. Colors ain't gonna look like colors in my eyes unless I prep the base, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back to regular scheduled programming. I primed my lids with white, and we're gonna go back in with the Makita that James Charles is using from his palette, a purplish hue color, and he basically placed it in the corners of his eyes, so we're gonna do that.
And I'm going to pop this right on the outer corner and start to like.
Looks like he kinda.
Imagine it's gonna be like the outer B. I don't really don't titles like this either, but my goal for
just
this
pulls it
was
down.
to be really. Which is that lighter purple shade, and I'm going to use this single, which is that lighter purple shade.
Okay, he is diffusing his purple with a lighter shade. Luckily for us, this palette has a lighter shade, and it's known as Chew, and the Chew is not necessarily purple, but it is a lighter shade, so we are going in with that to diffuse. We are going in with that color to diffuse this purple, and we're using this one. And if you can see, it's more of a blue hue. Let me see if the other palette has anything purple in it. No. So we're gonna, how about let me think about it for a bit. Let's diffuse it with a little, brown instead. Or like a light brown. So let's go for Zool mixed with a little bit of the Makita. Let's see what color that brings us. Alright, so that definitely brings us a off purple kind of color, which is great. Alright, so it brings us like, so our Zoo, which is this pink hue mixed with this Makita is good. So we're gonna take that, and he said, okay, we're gonna diffuse it from our eyelids into our creases, from our corner, and he says onto his eyelids in his that region. I do not remember what he said. This area. And as James Charles is doing one eye, and we are not. We can just take it again and go to the other eye. Ooh, it's actually really pretty. First of all, just that little blend and I'm content.
Now that the purple's all placed on the outer corner and it's all set in place, I'm just going to grab an M441 brush and dip into B, which is the bright yellow shade. This is by far the best bright yellow shadow I have ever.
Alright, so he touched down in something we ain't got in this palette. But like I said, we're basically spitballing here, so. If you got in that palette, you probably have it in this one. I'm just gonna use the palettes I have, in other words. And he touched into a very bright yellow. I have a few yellows. I have this one and this one. I think I'm gonna use the more yellow rather than the mustard looking yellow. I'm not in my brushes, I'm just feeling for them. Okay, so with this brush, we're gonna dip it in some yellow. Okay, we're gonna dip it in the yellow. And this is, not sure if you can see it because of the light, but this is how yellow it is. Okay. Quietly.
Bright yellow shadow I have ever tried. Look at this. Ready?
My nigga, that.
Hello? So good! Oh my god.
Nigga, that. First of all, that was not yellow.
I'm just gonna pop this.
That's orange.
Kind of blending it into the nose contour as well and just pulling this like right.
So I'm just gonna mix.
Next, I'm going to grab another M433 brush. This is why I love this brush set so.
The yellow with some orange because he lied. And we're just gonna mix it until we get like this nice orange hue that he had. So inside of this palette has the orange. So we're gonna mix these two until we get what he had. So we got it. So we're gonna go into the crevices of our eyes.
Are multiples of many of the different eye brushes, which make it so perfect for rainbow looks like this. You don't have to wash your brushes in the middle of them, and you also don't have to buy a million of them from the website. You get them all at once in the brush kit. So good, so fresh, so helpful. I'm gonna dip this shade right into the bright red, which is called You're Kidding.
Okay, and he went in for the red kill. Alright, get me another brush. His brush set sounds interesting. So,
Into the bright red.
and we're gonna take the red from here.
Why is it called that? You're gonna find out when I put this on.
This red. Get it nice and pigmented on our brush. So the difference between the Zulu palette and the Take Me to Brazil is that the Take Me to Brazil is not as pigmented. So he placed it in the middle region, which is right here. I also feel like he has 16 other pounds of eyelids that I don't have or I don't be having. So, because this is already in my brows at this point. Blending. I've already done that, but he's blending the red and the orange together, which I've already pretty much done before putting it on, so we're just gonna clean it up, I guess. Eyebrows, because James Charles have a whole other eyelid that anybody else has. brush.
Not big eyes, but like to do kind of detail the rainbow and chicken blending looks. This brush is perfect because it still blends everything out, but you can really get right in those crease regions and just blend and diffuse that color without getting it everywhere. So I'm gonna dip this brush into the shade Skip, which is the right young pink, and I'm gonna use this to diffuse out that purple.
So he's adding, like I don't have enough eyelids. He's adding pink up here, bruh. Pause, James. He's adding pink. I'm going in with Bori, bruh, because at this point, I do not know. He added pink up here. Let James do
Next, we have my other M45 that comes in the collection and different to the shade. This is the darker shade.
Okay, he adding some definition. He using a darker purple shade. I got sex. Once I found the brush to use it in this area. Alright. Okay. Alright, we can work. Alright, so we're going in with a darker purple shade.
For my outer corner, I'm gonna grab my M.
He added it to the entire crease. So let's do that. Let's do this. He used black, so we're just gonna take some black, a little bit of black apparently, and we're gonna go and darken basically this outer edge. Alright, just bring it in a little darker than the purple was. And once again, James is doing one eye and they're gonna magically appear with the other, and I'm doing both eyes. So just darken the crease a bit, kind of like this darkening.
Concealer.
And we're gonna, Jesus Christ, where is that brush that I used the first time to basically put on my crease? Was it that brush? Was it it?
Shade in the palette, like flashback, based on the most iconic internet memes of all time.
Get you another flat brush.
And I also decided to place it in the middle row as well because a lot of you guys.
Alright. With that then, he wants it to be extremely white. We are going to go in with
moment in here because
our,
it's not the tea. I'm gonna add some.
it looks like it could be Zola. Alright, we are not gonna spritz it because Zola is crazy pigmented on her own.
This shade right under here. Then on our dirty M456, I'm gonna grab the shade Cola, which is our dark blue.
Alright, and he's gonna take it from the corner inwards.
Obsessed with this color. It is obviously named after Pepsi, my favorite soda. This pomegranate picture the purple and blue are blended together.
And he took a
And on that same brush, I'm next gonna grab the shade Hello and out that white.
Okay, he took a 1-up shade, which is Dahlia in this palette from the purple, and we're just gonna, I think he puts it more to the back, so he just darkens the back.
I'm next gonna grab the shade.
And then he adds a baby blue to the front to blend with the white.
Just to add some more dimension to the lid, I'm gonna use the Peaches and Cream Up glitter base in a few different colors that I have. This one is from In Your Dreams, this one is from Peaches, and this one is from the craft store, and I'm just gonna pack that right over top of the white. So grabbing a little bit of that chunky glitter from.
He adds glitter to the white, so as we ain't James Charles with 6 brush, we're gonna use our white brush. We're gonna take a brush and we're gonna brush away the setting powder that was catching all that for us. I think that's what flashback looks like. Sorry.
For that to hide the lash that we're gonna put on.
Some form of liquid eyeliner in mine apparently. Am I good at drawing lines? No, but we're gonna find out.
Black liner and just go right over that to hide the lashes that we're going to put on in a little bit. The lower lash line for this look is actually going to be pretty easy, just slapping on some color.
Painting our face. Fortunately, we ain't got no paint. Unfortunately, we ain't got no paint. Fortunately. No, this is just an unfortunate event. Yeah, so we're going. I have 2 of these or 3 of these, a couple of these. So we're gonna just use this completer.
I need white. So I'm gonna go with fresh makeup white. Okay. It's definitely this way. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a fresh makeup white and I'm going to basically like wipe off this area because I'm gonna put white there and it's not gonna mix. Or I don't want it to mix with the foundation. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. To be able to use my, I'm gonna use the Crayon Aqua Color. What is this? Pan thing? And I'm gonna give it a good spritz using the Morphine Prep and Set. This is water activated, but fun fact, this does actually work too. So use code JAYS for 10% off.
Like I said, we're working on a budget and we're gonna go this way. So we're gonna just wipe off half of the forehead up here. Okay, and basically, I know you can see that line, and basically we're gonna just wipe off everything underneath here. I can't believe I put on the makeup for no reason. You know. Alright. I don't know if you can see just the sharpness of this line here, so. But that is the line. It goes so, and it goes so. Hi. I actually already just like the fact that I wiped it off and it looks like completed. But anyways, we got the paint because this was not planned. This was just 10 seconds ago. Let me do this way. And we're gonna take our fan brush just because it's gonna give us a nice brush look. And we're just gonna brush your face. So first of all, just because I don't want to ruin this line, let me just come down on this line real quick. Bitch, how?
Alright, you guys, that's weird. Okay. That is the finish. Unleash your inner artist love for my Worthy of Exchange House campaign. Oh.
And this is my finished remake. Of James Charles Unleash Your Inner Artist Morphe palette cover. Like, I'm not painting myself white. No. Anyways, this is the finisher, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me try and get you a close-up of this eye real quick. Let's see if my camera be good up to us. Let me turn this down because it's gonna be too bright. Alright. You can barely see any of my colors, and there's like 16 of them on here. But like I said, guys, this is the final look. This is the final look. So turn that way back up. This is the final look. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.